Hello, I'm Cleopatra Wallace, and this video is all about Marcia Chance. Now, as we all know, Thanksgiving just passed only a few days ago, and there was a remarkable, and yes, I use that word liberally, but there was a remarkable amount of familiar homicides this holiday. And one of them happened to be Marcia Chance, who lived in Lawrenceville, Georgia. So spirit guides, holy angels, and ancestors gather around and help us get a few answers. Now, even though we know the who and the where, we don't know the why. So that's what we're after, is the why. And this card came out when I was setting up to do this read. And this is the strength card, Sigourney Weaver in the Alien movie, where, they found her. She had been drifting out there all that time, and there was an alien on board. And it's very telling. It's kind of like the whole sleeping with the enemy thing. But it was her own son, 18-year-old Varian Hibbert. And since they have different last names, I'm going to put this here. Since they have different last names, I'm going to assume that he has his father's name. Now, Marcia was a mother of 3. She had an older daughter who had moved out and a younger son who lived at home with her and Varian. And we are within the 1100 block of Misty Valley Court. And that is in Lawrenceville, Georgia. The zip code is 30045. The zip code is 30045. And there should be 3 energies within this house on the 1100 block of Misty Valley Court. So we would just like to get a general idea of what was going on that day. Now, the police was called a little bit after noon. So it's November the 25th of 2021. We are in Lawrenceville, Georgia, which is in Gwinnett County. The zip code is 30045. We are looking for the residence of Marcia Chance. Oh, there's one. We're looking for the residence of Marcia Chance and Varian Hibbert. It's going to be a good one. Now, Marcia was 42. And her son, the one who stabbed her to death, was 18. Now, the neighbors said he had been seen around the neighborhood walking fast and talking to himself. And some thought he was rapping, like rap songs out loud, the very aggressive phrases. You know how sometimes a song can be mellow and then it'll be like a few bars that says something like really aggressive. So he was known to be walking around the neighborhood of Misty Valley Court, talking with himself. And he actually had 2 other, I'm not going to say priors because he didn't go to jail for them or anything because he's only 18. But he had 2 other run-ins with the cops. And one of them was for like obstructing justice. And it was like some, destructive behavior, vandalism, another one, that sort of thing. All right, just one more. And if the cards fall to the floor, I only take the ones that fall face down. And if too many come out, I take the top and the bottom. Now, I think it's notable to remember that she had an older child, a daughter, who had moved out. And it was actually her youngest son who called the police that day, a little bit after 12. Varian Hibbert. And all right, we have enough. Let's start reading them. All right, let's see. I'll take this one and this one. Now, I read a few articles about this, and it doesn't say whether or not she was in a relationship, but I don't think anyone lived there but her and her sons. And she was an insurance agent. All right. So the first card that came out is the, that light is super bright. Yeah, that's better. All right, the first card that came out is the Ten of Cups. And it's notable to add, there has been no motive or reason to any of this as of now. What is this? Okay. I'm glad Spirit is here to tell me what I'm looking at. You see this? I hate when the light interferes. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. But it's like a line right here. And I've never went camping, but from what I understand, you hang like your food and your garbage up high so it doesn't attract rodents. Oh, can y'all see that? Right there. That's a line. And this stuff hang it from it. Now you see they down here relaxing because they got the stuff up here, so predators or whatever don't sniff it out. But what I'm getting is that she had put something up. Like I don't know if she put it in a safe or hid it. But there was something that he had access to that she took away. And see how they're out here, she's just relaxing or whatever. This could be her and the younger child in the living room. It is Thanksgiving. But this line up here has food or garbage. Whatever it is that they don't want people to get to. Alright. Which definitely she put something out of reach. Teenagers that age, they be looking for your car keys, your purse, your anything of value. She put it where he couldn't get it. All right. Now, the next card that came out is the Queen of Needles. All right. On this card, I think it's kind of, like she's well put together, right? Like you can see her hat and the jacket is matching, but these gloves they're not really matching. They're kind of out of place, those black gloves that she's wearing. She doesn't want to get her hands dirty. Meaning, like, I don't want to call the police. I don't want to make a big deal out of this. I want to, just get to the point to where I don't have to be in this position. She didn't want to get her hands dirty and involve other people. All right. Up next is the Page of Swords. Pages are, all pages are messengers. But this right here actually is a, that he's holding. That's a piece of mail or a bill. So it could be whatever she put up or way out of his reach. Could be something that had created a bill or some sort of a notice. I'm going to clarify these. Alright, and the last two. Both negative cards. No triangles at the top. We have an uncontrolled transformation and a poor choice. Yeah, duh. And the poor choice to me is like if you put something out of someone's reach and you know that it's something that they want. I'm not saying that like you shouldn't be within, eyesight of that person, but once words are said and stuff like that, you really can't turn your back on the enemy. You never know where the enemy is. She had no idea. And of course, the uncontrolled transformation in this deck is the Tower. All right, let's see if we can figure out what she put up that caused all the outrage. We're gonna start with the Tarot in Wonderland deck. Spirit, the Ten of Cups here with the line and the food or the garbage up out of the predator's way. You tell me what she put up. And we are at their residence where they eat and sleep at in the 1100 block of Misty Valley Court. Zip code is 30045. Alright, the Wheel of Fortune card. This, the Wheel of Fortune card is always, some sort of a wheel. This is a clock, but the thing about this clock is this here, like little mechanism. I swear, it's always something. I fixed the creaky table. Now I can't get the light right. Alright, anyhow. Right here, or like the dial, the hands. It kind of looks like a lock. So whatever she put away was behind a locked door. But it still doesn't say what it is. Alright. Let's look in this deck. Spirit, I understand that he was being defiant and she put something away. But on November the 25th of 2021, within the hours of 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. in 1100 block of Misty Valley Court, Marcia Chance and her son, Varian Hibbert, are arguing about something that she's put away out of his reach. You tell me what was behind the locked door. Was it money or car keys? Nothing there. Well, now I really want to know what it is. Around 18 is around that age when you, steal your parents' car, do all of that sort of thing. Alright, we're going to look in the Hermetic Tarot. Spirit, I understand that Marcia Chance put something out of her son's reach. Can you tell me what it was that she put away? It's Thanksgiving Day, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Alright. That's very similar. The Ace of Pentacles came out. It kind of has the same design as the clock. Let's see what's on here. Whatever's on here is also on this card. I'm getting like almost like the lock or the thing that she was about to put up high was access to the house. I think since he was 18, she may have been not antagonizing, but talking with him about it's time to move out. You know, the neighbors say be walking around talking to herself and stuff like that. And he do have 2 run-ins. Alright, I'm going to look in one more deck to see if the thing that she was putting up high was access to the house or something of value, like a car or money. Spirit, when everything came to a head on November the 24th, in Gwinnett County in Lawrenceville, Georgia, or within the neighborhood of Misty Valley Court, the 1100 block, Marcia Chance and her son Varian Hibbert are arguing on Thanksgiving Day. Oh, I see it. All right. What came out is the all must have prizes. Which is they're trying to please everyone. But there's something in her hand. I have absolutely no idea what it is. It could be a pill bottle. I'm not sure, but this is the right size to be a pill bottle. And even this card all must have prizes. You know, she's a small business owner. Since there's no reports of a lover in her life, she's a single parent. Whatever she put up is small enough to fit in her hand. Alright, we're going to move on because I don't want to get hung up on that. Okay, she put something up. He got real mad. Let's move on. Let's see what this notice is or in the mail. Spirit, let's go away from Thanksgiving Day. What are they all mixed up? Alright. Spirit, let's go away from Thanksgiving Day now. And it's just a regular day. Let's go back a month. It's October the 25th. And we're in the 1100 block of Misty Valley Court. The zip code of 30045. I seen that. We're in the household of Marcia Clark and her son. Sons. There's two, a younger son and an older son. Again, like a notice. He has a clipboard. Alright. There was some sort of official paperwork or something. It could be like Job Corps or something like that. Or the military. You know, it was time to go. And she had, she found places for him to go. Alright, in the poor choice and the uncontrolled transformation, we know what those are. Okay, so I think we're ready to ask a few questions, finally. Okay. So I know it was Thanksgiving and she was cooking and everything like that. But what I want to know is, did she see it coming? Did he creep up, from behind, or, how did it happen? Spirit, I know I just told you to move away from Thanksgiving, but I want to go back. So it's November the 25th of 2021, and the zip code is 30045. In the household of Marcia Clark, who's 42. She's there with her two sons, one older and one is younger. What was the energy in the household that morning? Did she... I was going to ask, did she see it coming? Alright, this one was face up, so I'm not going to look at it. But this one. Nope. She was in the kitchen cooking. It was Thanksgiving after all. I hate this light. Okay, as you can see, this woman is in and out of the cupboards. In the kitchen looking through the cupboards. Her back is completely turned. So no, she did not see it coming. What a coward to creep up behind your mom, who has done all she could to keep you safe. It's terrible. All right. Second question. Was this premeditated? Right. It's a good question. Like, how did he choose Thanksgiving Day? Because as we can see, a month ago, it was stuff coming in the mail with alternative places for him to be other than there. Alright. So we're going to go back to the Hermetic Tarot for that. Spirit, even though Marcia Chance and her 2 sons have been living there, I'm going to assume for quite a while. You tell me if this was premeditated. Did he think about it before? Or did he just snap on Thanksgiving? Because he couldn't get what he wanted to get out of her room or her car. Oh. Alright. Alright. Now, this is the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is movement. And quick movement, because the slowest Knight is the Knight of Pentacles. Because, you know, money is always slow. Out of everything on this card, the only thing that's standing out to me is, of course, it's the Knight of Cups. So he has a cup in his hand. See that? He has a cup in his hand. So I don't think it was so much as premeditated as much as he hadn't thought about it. And why go to Job Corps or the military when you can go to prison for making a person get out of your face? It was like his way of deciding where he was going to go and what he was going to do with his life. But such a terrible thing. But yeah, he had thought about it, but you know, Thanksgiving, people do like to drink. But he wasn't even old enough to buy liquor, but yeah, it was something in that cup. He had a few drinks or something. Okay. And this video is getting kind of long, so I'm going to ask one more question. So the last question is, and hopefully this doesn't trigger anybody, but the last question is, where on God's green earth was his father? You know, when he's walking around the neighborhood and clearly terrorizing his mother and the locals, he's had prior contact. So, to try to see where the other parent is, I'm going to go back to the spider deck. Alright, now, Spirit, again, I promise, you can move away from Thanksgiving now. In fact, you can go back 6 weeks. It's just a normal day in Marcia Chance's and her son's lives. Very young. Hibbert is doing whatever he's doing. Marcia is working. The younger son is, you know, doing whatever he's doing. Where is Varian's father during all of this? Oh, all right. What came out is a men's meeting. And it's a positive card because it has, you know, the 2 triangles at the top. Okay, so the father is at a men's meeting, and you see what they wearing? Like the guy in the middle wearing all white. And these look like bars. I don't know. I could be reaching. But I think the men's meeting card could be either the military or prison. Because where else are you at surrounded by only men? And it's a positive card, meaning that it's somewhere official. Like, he's not somewhere breaking the law like in some group. He's in somewhere official place. The only place I can think of is either prison or the military. But like I said, this story just happened on Thanksgiving, and today's date is the 27th, and I'm going to upload this on the 28th. But that is interesting. Being a mother is a thankless job. No one's, and no one needs to be congratulated for being a mom, but, it gets hard. And sometimes it can take a turn. All right, we're going to leave it there. Again, my name is Cleopatra Wallace. If you found this video interesting, give it a thumbs up, or you can subscribe to my channel, because who knows what's going to happen next.